Hello Aries, welcome back, welcome if you're new. So, let's get on with your reading. Gonna jump straight into there. Let's see what's going on for Aries. Aries, what's going on for Aries? So if you stay right at the end, also I do a pendulum reading to have any questions in your mind. So think of a question now before we get to the end and we'll answer that question for you. So it's like a yes, no, maybe answer. So you can check that out at the end of the reading. So let's see what's going on for Aries. We do have their rejection. We have mysticism. And let's get another one for you here, Aries. We have dissipating and acceptance. I'll take it because they both came out together. Okay. Let's see what I get from these. So I do feel like for you here, Aries, you're going through maybe some energies. I feel like this is your head talking here. Ghosties from your past here that are coming up to the surface for you to have a look at when it comes to rejection from maybe another. Rejections in jobs, situations. It's like I feel like there is some rejection issues that are coming up the surface for you to have a look at. I do feel like for some of you, you are protecting yourself with this mysticism card because she's shrouded in like a dark cloak, and I feel like you sort of you possibly put like cutting yourself off from the world a little bit here, Aries. I do feel like with this dissipating card coming out, it's like you may be trying to distract yourself from these feelings, which is okay because we all go through it. But I feel like you need to go through them emotions and really figure out, where's this coming from within yourself. Like, what am I saying to myself? And this is going to bring you some acceptance because we do have the acceptance card here, and I feel like this is the ghost from your past really that you need to accept. We all go through this and that's okay. So let's see, Aries, what's going on for Aries. We're going to go to your past. Let's see what's happened with Aries in the past. We have the Six of Cups. And let's see what's going on in your present, Aries. We have the Ace of Swords. And let's see for your potential future. We have the Six of Swords. Okay. So let's clarify that Six of Cups for you here, Aries. We have the Eight of Cups. There it is. Ace of Swords for your present. We have the Ten of Wands. It fell on the floor. And let's see why the Six of Swords is here for your potential future. We have the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Death and Rebirth. So I do feel like there has been an ending and maybe a connection here. It seems like a connection because we do have the Six of Cups there. It could be relationships, whatever you want to call it, really. It's somebody that you felt maybe was a soulmate. Soulmates don't have to be like girlfriend, boyfriend, or husband, wife. It could be friends, family. Soulmates don't particularly just have to be a specific person that you've had a relationship with. So I do feel like you have walked away, or they've walked away from you. But I feel like for you, it's like you sort of been getting wisdom coming in with this Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I do feel like you sort of, it's done with and it's time to move forward. But you do have the Four of Wands here. And that speaks of reunions. You're moving into calmer waters, but I feel like you're dissipating on this in a little bit. This is distracting yourself from this person, this connection a little bit. But I do feel like there is some acceptance you need to have with this ending because you're not letting your feelings out. And, it can be a vicious cycle when we don't let them feelings and emotions out. I'm feeling like you're holding back your emotions a little bit. You're not showing telling this person anything. You're just keeping yourself to yourself sort of thing, and working through the energies that you need to, which is not a bad thing. So let's clarify. I feel like you are going to move forward though, into a better connection here for your potential future. Either a better connection or the same connection, but in a different way. We're going to clarify anyway. That's if you want this person back. I just feel like you need to work on them little ghosties from the past. So maybe look at the way that you speak to yourself, which is your self-concept. I'll put the meditations in that I use on a night. I just sleep with them on overnight. You'll know which one is good for you, which one will work for you. So I'll put that in the comments down below if you're interested in that sort of thing to help you through this time. So let's clarify that 6 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, please, for Aries. We have the thinking man. I feel like this is you and your more masculine energies here, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. We both have those energies within us, masculine and feminine. And I feel like you're sort of seeing this from a very logical point of view, because men are pretty logical. We come up, feminines usually come more from the heart space. You either resonate in one or the other. I feel like you're coming from this from a quite logical point of view, where it's like you're up in your head a little bit here about this connection, which maybe your self-talk. Again, I'm feeling like it's your self-talk, and I feel like that's what you maybe need to have a look at, is the way that you speak to yourself. So let's see why the Ace of Swords is here and that 10 of Wands. We have appreciation. I feel like this is having appreciation for yourself. If this person has not treated you correctly, because I feel like intuitively I'm picking up this person wasn't too great for you, but this is about knowing your worth. I'm feeling here, Aries, and having some appreciation for yourself and appreciating yourself that little bit more. Knowing that you are worthy and deserving of any sort of love that is a healthy sort of love. I'd like to say you're deserving of healthy love. So let's clarify that 6 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness, this one flew. We have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and that's about your self-esteem and your confidence. And again, I'm feeling like it's feeling like, I feel like for some of you, you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy for this, or I'm not beautiful enough. Like, why have they rejected me? Am I not a certain way? And I feel like this needs to come to an end with this death rebirth. It's knowing your worth and knowing that you are worthy and deserving, regardless of their actions or anything else. So I will put the meditations that I use. You'll know which one intuitively, which one to pick, because they're all really good. But it's to help you work on your self-concept and the way that you feel about you. So let's get some more cards here for you, Aries. So we have here the Womb. So I do read these cards intuitively. We have the Bardo, and we have here the Fault Line. And then bottom of the deck we have the Offering. I love that. So with the Womb, I do feel like this is going back to, how you begin. This might be inner child work for some of you as well. And I feel like it's like you need to recognize what's inside you, where this all began with your self-concepts, like going back to how you speak about yourself, because as babies we come into this world and we're already worthy and deserving. We already know that, like, as babies you get your wants and your needs sort of sorted for you. It's as you grow older, it's like we question that. So this is about looking at your self-concept and the way that you feel about yourself and the way that you speak to yourself. There's lots of information online you can find as well on YouTube about self-concept and how that works, how you speak to yourself. So we have, it'll help with your stability, feeling stable within yourself, mental health wise as well. It really helps with that. So we have here the Bardo. Now let's have a look. This is saying your truth, and it's got lots of skulls around it, which talks to me about, again, this is like the death card. Seeing the truth, because it's like, this needs to die. Whatever this was to you, this is a shadow aspect as well of you. And looking at that shadow that you have within you, it's not to say that it's a bad thing. It's just what we've learned throughout our lives to really cope with the outside world. And this is getting cracked open, so you can have a look at this. Is why the fault line's here. This is getting cracked open to allow the light to come in. So it's getting to know yourself again on in better terms, I'm feeling as well. You'll get there. It's just like, it's got to crack open, and it's painful. But you'll get through that, because it's going to allow the light to come in. So we have here the offering as well. And I feel like this is what the universe is trying to offer you, is this new beginning with yourself. To offer you the life that you want, but you need to, it's like working through your shadow first. You've got to start from the beginning. And I know that it can sound daunting. It does sound daunting. But once you get through this, it's like, you're going to get the connection that you do want, or the connection that you wanted before, back in a better way, because you'll know your worth, and you'll know what to accept and what not to accept. So, Aries, let's get you some advice. Aries, advice for Aries, please. So we have here, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Yeah, and it's like, not everybody's going to like you. It would be weird if everybody did like you. And plus, if they don't like you, like, that's on them, and that's their preference, and that's okay. So I do feel like this is accepting who you are, and you're good enough and worthy enough. I'm feeling like this is something to do with self-worth as well. Seeing yourself in a different way. Because the more that you work on your self-esteem, the more you'll feel confident and stable in your own energies. So let's get some more advice for you, Aries. We have here, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. And this is like, you can have anything you want in life. You can. Like, there's infinite possibilities. So you can have anything you want. But it's working towards to being that person that you want to be. Like, would you want to be with you right now? That's what I would like to say. Yeah, as blunt as it is. I've had to ask myself that question many times. Would I want to be with me right now? And I would have been like, fucking no. At some points, absolutely not. So this is like, knowing you, it's like, you can create anything you want, but you have to become that person that you've always dreamed of being. Get that end goal of being like, do you want to be confident? Do you want to be like, you're the queen or king of your reality? So it's like, being accountable for your actions on your side. You'll feel a lot better when you take accountability on your side for your actions. You can't be accountable for somebody else's actions, quite honestly, and how somebody feels about you. But you can manifest the beginning that you do want. So let's get another one for you here, Aries. We have here baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And I feel like that's when it's like, you do need to follow your intuition. I feel like for some of you, you're getting intuitively guided to have a look at yourself. And we have here spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yeah, it's that time to do you. Like, it can feel uncomfortable when we're going through these situations, quite honestly. And I feel like it's like you're getting cracked open so the light can come in, so that you recognise your worth and know that you're worthy and deserving no matter what happens, and integrating, you are good enough and worthy enough regardless. So let's see, Aries. We're going to have a look at your question now. So if you've got a question in mind, if you need more time, please pause the video and we're going to have a look to see what the answer to your question is. So what is the answer to Aries' question on their mind? You have a no. So, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Aries. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.